Hey guys, Real Spartan here, welcome back to Darkest Dungeon, episode 54. Second last episode, hopefully. Well, if Wolf doesn't appear, then it is. So, yep, going into Darkest Dungeon 3. I've got Faith with the Iron Swan to take down the things in the back row. And I was hoping she'd have, like, a Slayer, so she could take down the Cell Stalks easier, but Sunring and Ancestor's Pen should give her, like, more accuracy, which she needs, because those Cell Stalks have a lot of dodge. Accuracy is very important here, which is why I'm even equipping a focus ring on Miguel. You know what? I should probably unequip finish him and put uppercut on instead, because finish him is not very useful here. Busquent is here with the Judgment, Dazzling Light, Divine Grace, Divine Comfort, normal stuff. You've got a good spacing out of skills. And Lunatic is very important here. I'm surprised he's actually been, staying with us since the start of the game, but oh well. Very important you have blind battlefield medicine here because there are strong blights here. So yep, we're going to enter. There's a lot of campfires here, which means that it's like not much of a threat here. I'm going to bring only like that much food. I could bring more, like 6 more, but like I won't need it. 6 anti-venom is enough. We don't really need any more than that. I'll bring like 24 torches. I don't really need them, but yeah, it's good to have them just in case. And I'll bring 3 herbs, because I think there are debuffs.
Interminable stone holes are but an antechamber. The creature is vast beyond measure, and must be battled from within. Step over the threshold, and let the terrible truth worm its way into your mind.
Prepare for the longest, most grueling quest of your campaign. I call BS. This is going to be incredibly short.
Gate, a maddening aperture to realms beyond human understanding.
This video is either quieter or louder than normal. It's because I was messing with something with my recording settings and I think I screwed up the sound. But it won't last for very long because I'll be able to tell if it's louder or not. So we're going to go down and then right. Well, we're going to keep going down until a certain point. Okay, so these enemies, the antibodies, you need to kill these immediately. They are incredibly strong and they stun at the same time. So, yeah, kill them. Just don't bother focusing anything else. Kill them first.
How quickly the tide turns.
These things may have 12 speed, but this thing is just horrible. It has 42 health too, so it's like it's no weakling in terms of survivability either. So there, that blight is very deadly. These enemies are just not to be underestimated. I kind of wanted some speed here, which is why I was thinking about bringing a Jester, but I have a Plague Doctor for that, and if I do that, then I can't bring the Vestal. Okay, so this means that we kill this antibody, which is good. I'll have to move. I'll move you 2 forwards, move you back 1, and I'll move her forwards 1. This is not looking very good, but we have ways of dealing with blight. I should have used an anti-venom, but banish on the Vestal is actually pretty good if it works. There we go. So let's remove this blight. Luckily, these things can't do anything in the front slot except Violent Hack, which does very little. So yeah, these things have 34 dodge, which means that they're quite slippery. Okay, we gotta get healing off every opportunity we can get here, because these things, you give an inch and they'll take a foot. Okay, dodge. It's not really anything, because these things have very low accuracy in the first place. Okay, so I want to take out this thing as well. And a little bleed should help, because bleed can't miss. Oh well, it can actually, but never mind. It's the uppercut only has 83% chance to hit, with a focus ring. There's a crit on the Plague Doctor. The one unit that didn't need healing gets a crit. Oh well, he had the highest stress out of everyone at least. So there's an upside, I guess. We can always camp in this mission. We have 4 campfires and enough food to last us through all of them. If I were these people, I would not be feeling like I need food at any time. soon. I mean, look, this can't be very appetizing looking at this stuff. Okay, so I think it's like 4 rooms down and 2 rooms right, or something like that. The mammoth cysts are really the biggest threat here. Well, it's actually the white cell stalks, but we don't talk about those. So blinding gas is very effective here because it stuns both of them, meaning that they won't, like, this thing won't get a turn. And this thing not getting a turn is the main goal you have to deal with. You can always attempt to attack the white cell stalk with the Vestal, but she's not going to hit because she doesn't have nearly enough accuracy. So I could attempt to stun this thing again. It's got plus 40%. How much stun do we have? 190. Ooh, that's actually a really good chance. This thing can move as well. Both of these things only have 73% move resist. Which doesn't really make much sense because this thing looks like it's attached to the ceiling. So this is why you should have Battlefield Medicine, because that's an 8 blight attack. 8 blight. That's like as strong as the bleed of the Uka things. Oh, come on, dodge. It's a rather dodgy attack. Okay, nice resist. Let's get a heal up. These white cell stalks are pretty bad to fight. Hopefully the bounty hunter will be able to stun the mammoth cyst next turn, so, yeah. Okay, blight this thing. The mammoth cyst will summon a new one of these every turn it gets. Or at least it will attempt to. So you need to make sure that this thing cannot summon more. I'll go for bleed because there's protection. Oh, failed. Of course. Vestal does not have enough stun chance because I'm running a Sacred Scroll. Because I feel like we need the extra healing here. There we go, there's another one of these. Now this fight can be very tedious. Because you need to make sure this thing doesn't get a turn. As soon as this thing gets a turn, you risk being teleported to somewhere else in the map. You know what, I am going to mark the mammoth cyst to remove its protection a bit. Plague Grenade will kill this white cell stalk next turn. Yeah, let's get a hit. I guess not. What's with the damn thing of the Vestal? The accuracy. So there's Bulging Gaze. It's a debuff. I think it reduces damage. Reconstitute, really. It's got a crit as well. That is terrible. Let's get another stun off. Really, didn't stun the mammoth cyst. Oh well. At least we can use AoE healing now. Oh goddammit, his debuff wore off as well. Let's reapply that. I want to get off like 1 hit on this thing.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Yeah, literally no chance to stun because of the Dazzling Light. Well, not literally. I've like... Wait, really? You didn't summon another one? Well, that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. I'm actually going to Adrenaline Rush here because the Plague Doctor's attack would probably be worth more time. There's a 25. Just need to whittle this thing down slowly. When this thing gets to low enough health, it will start healing instead of actually attacking. Which means that we will have more opportunities to attack ourselves. Not attack ourselves, but you get the point. As long as you don't attack the Hellion. The Plague Doctor is a bit protected from the Sun Cloak. It's not much, but it's something. Let's get more stunning gas off. Plague Grenade is always an option here as well if you feel like your bounty hunter is able to stun the backline, but you know, he doesn't even have 90% accuracy, so he's not perfect. Let's get another mark off. Now that accuracy buff, the Hellion should not miss. It's 26, it's pretty good. That means Plague Grenade is optimal. Really, you blighted the Plague Doctor. That's an accomplishment. Okay, so, Anti-Venom. I bought 6 of them for a reason. There we go. That thing's dead.
Gently. This is how a life is
And I could stun, or I could, you know what, I'll stun, even though the extra damage from Collect Bounty is pretty good. I'd rather have a Hellion attack and prevent a turn of attacking from it.
masterfully
There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. 12 heals are pretty good, I guess. I think that's like the low hit. Summon another one of these things. You know what, I'll go for plague grenades, I guess. That is a protection buff, which means that, of course, we're going to go for plague grenades now. I really do not like when this thing stacks up protection. Okay, I could stun it. I think that's actually the best solution. There we go. A judgment would deal a good amount of damage. There we go, it actually killed it. The Vestal actually got an attack off. That's surprising. Someone, look at that face. If I get... No, I'm not going to change my profile picture. I already changed it already. Not doing it again. Also, this thing, since it takes 2 turns, does obviously have a weakness to damage over time, because time is, of course, quicker. Hey, in the front lines. You know what, I'll do a bit of healing here. He's going to use some bad attack. Revivify is a damage buff and a heal. So we need to make sure this thing doesn't get a turn. So killing that thing is probably the best we can do. Which we didn't. So here's a deadly attack. 19 and 22. That was horrible. Noxious Blast, of course, has a higher crit rate. Somehow didn't blight. Oh well, we'll just take more turns off it. We have, like, perfect, like, stun chance. Okay, he's gonna be taking some major damage. One good attack will kill, except the Vestal is, like, too weak. She'd need a maximum hit to kill. And even then, I don't think that would be good. Let us just hope this thing does not get a turn. Because in case you've never seen these things, it has a move called Teleport, which teleports you out of the battle itself, meaning that you effectively just lose the fight. Okay, White Cell Stalk down. I know, Mammoth Cyst down. White Cell Stalk is all that remains. So, we're in the clear, unless it uses Teleport, which it very well might use it. We need to get a turn before this thing gets its turn. Okay, what's our stun chance? Pretty good. I should have flashbanged instead of uppercutted. God damn it. Okay, it just healed itself. AI is being stupid. Or fair. Either one. I think it's kind of like the Thralls where it takes its second turn to do it. Wow, the Plague Doctor's already on a high amount of stress. I guess it's all those bulging gazes it got hit by. I don't know whether you're supposed to turn right here or at the next junction. You know what, I'm going to camp and apply some buffs first. Because we have 4 campfires and we're not going to use all of them.
It's a goal without hope.
So Sharpened Spear and Battle Trance. We need accuracy, damage, crit, pretty much everything. Playing Takedown isn't bad either. Self-Medicate's not that bad. Sanctuary's protection buff is pretty good as well. You know what, I'll do Plan Takedown. And we can encourage the Plague Doctor for really no reason. You can't get ambushed here.
May we find victory.
You know what, I'll head right here. I'm not very familiar with this map, but yeah, I'll go through as fast as I can. Okay, this is a wrong turn. Definitely is a wrong turn. I know. Because I remember doing this on my first time through, and I did not come up against this fight. I feel like fleeing.
This skirmish may be lost, but the battle may yet be won.
A little bit of stress is like nothing to it's like nothing to fear. So it was 4 rooms down and 2 rooms right. Okay, mistakes were made, but as long as we don't fight more of those antibodies, they are the dangerous enemies here. I forget that there was an antibody here as well, but at least it's only 1. I should remove that debuff. Oh well, I'll do it whenever she gets a turn that she's not in the first rank. So, right now.
The end approaches.
Yep, fetch is also deadly. It's a stun and a move. Well, that was a crit it did, at least, so it's not that deadly. Really? What's your stun chance? 194 against 98. Bloody useless you are. Okay, so deal damage. Just don't hit the Vestal. Seriously? There's one unit that I need you not to hit, and you hit it. Come on, get 3. You hit 2. You're useless. Lapdogs, all of you. At least that's not a bleed.
And now the true test. Hold fast. Works.
I really wish I had breakthrough here. That would be the perfect move. At least she's slow, so I can move the Hellion up and she can heal then. Seven all round is not a bad healing number either. These stress things, hate them. I honestly just blame that to that bad stun RNG. I mean, 4% is something that, like, if I told you, you have a 4% for this not to work, you'd do it, right? Because that's still 96% chance to work.
Eradicated.
Okay, Vestal should be able to heal herself up since she will, like, not be attacking against Mammoth Cysts. Could use another campfire or eat the food, but kind of want to save that. For no reason in particular, though. And just blight you, so you're dead. Oh, except you're not because you resisted a blight. I really wish I had another blight trinket to give to the Plague Doctor, but I'm all out. Because I never found any. Okay. Let's shuffle you around.
But a victory nonetheless.
The reason the Vestal is in the 3rd slot and not the 4th slot is because she has more move resist than the Plague Doctor. Just eat 4 food. Can't be bothered to camp out right now. Okay, now we head to the right. And here's another Mammoth Cyst fight, hooray. This should be a lot easier since the Hellion now has extra accuracy and really double resist. Yeah, the Hellion has extra accuracy and damage now. So she should be able to kill these things hopefully in one hit. Displace is a very low chance shuffle. It's like Flurry of Claws, except Flurry of Claws, it at least gets spammed at you. Yeah, there's that damage debuff. It is a lot of damage debuff. 12. Okay. It's a lot of stress that's happening here. Probably just happening because of the thing, the Death's Door debuff. Extra 10% stress.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its
She's
own.
probably not going to get afflicted. We have campfires for that. 17's a pretty good number. I wish the bleed was more reliable, but you'd need to use a bleed trinket, and the only good bleed trinket on the Hellion got, like, nerfed. It was the bleeding pendant. It gave 15% damage and, like, 20% bleed skill chance. It was really good. And then it got nerfed because it was too overpowered, because it had no downside. And now it's just a plus bleed chance move. Yeah, you can't use that on me. I'm invincible. It's a good stun. It means he won't be able to summon this thing when I kill it. And let's just heal. Because this is all this Busquend is. Sometimes I wish the enemies did less damage, so that you could run, like, something like a Jester to actually deal a good amount of damage instead of just having a heal bot. But I guess healers aren't necessary. There needs to be a healer that can actually deal damage as well. And there is none like that. The Occultist is the closest thing to it, and he's not reliable enough. His accuracy is too low. And his damage is also really low. I guess this thing can't attempt to use summon twice in the same turn. I only really wanted to remove the protection with that mark, but As we all know, the Bounty Hunter's Mark is not reliably a protection removal skill. Okay, so he's almost at halfway... Well, he's almost at half health. Let's just heal up in case something bad happens, because something bad always happens. If I had a Jester instead of a Plague Doctor, I would have used Battle Ballad. I think the first time I came here I used a Jester. There we go, double Blight. Revivify, there's the damage buff. Let's punch him in the face. He's literally all face, so it's not like you can punch him anywhere else. Except in the tentacles, but that is, like, probably the least effective place to punch him. See, even with 125 accuracy, it's not a guaranteed hit.
Precision and power.
There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. We're always getting somewhere. It's called hell. Oh, I could attempt to stun him again. You know what? I'll risk it. There we go. Nice. Free 12 damage. Let's attack him in the face again.
Decisive pummeling.
Nice. Double crits. For 8 stress healing. That's the summon. Should be able to take out this thing before it does anything else, though. Except reconstitute happens. Oh well. Nothing that a swift punch can't fix. This damage over time should do it. I'll wicked hack this thing just to be safe. Oh, see? It didn't hit. 125 accuracy. Didn't work. Yeah, that's your face, what you look like when you're trying to kiss your GF. Yep, just can't hit anything. Don't know why I even bother with attacking with the Vestal. Do I want to punch again? He does have like 55% protection, so might as well. We're not going to get anything anywhere else.
Decimated.
Blade Grenade is like the only thing that'll damage him now. Luckily, we have the opportunity to use that. Yes, see your protection go down by 15%. I forget this thing has 25 base protection. Come on, you have 2 HP left. At least he's healing himself, so I can just counter that by dealing more damage. Really, you're just gonna summon that thing before you die? Oh, well, he's taking 6 damage and he has 6 health. Just go all in. Attack. Pile on. And stun the thing. It can't possibly resist. Can your Houndmaster stun the back line? It obviously can't.
Foolish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
Okay, let's use another campfire to remove stress. I think we just need to go right here and that's the end.
Circle in the dark. The battle may yet be won.
Okay, so... Oh yeah, this doesn't work on herself. That sucks. Oh well, just remove all the stress. You know what, let's grant protection to everyone. Like, just 5% protection, but it's something. It reduces all damage by 1. Also, this is a straight hallway that has 4 pips in it, so that's kind of a thing showing that this is the last hallway. And here's the Templar Gladiator. 46 dodge, meaning it ties the Madman for the highest dodge in the game. See, Plague, like, Noxious Blast just missed. That never happens. Even Uppercut can't really hit. So we're gonna have to use Flashbang for the... That is 4% chance. 4%. It's happened twice. Yeah, you know what? Title of this episode, 4%. Because how stupid this 4% chance is. Yeah, just keep RNG screwing me. There we go, there's the stun. This thing is just so dodgy. Look at its legs. I doubt those legs can actually support that body. I don't even know why I bothered attacking with the Vestal. I'm using the lowest accuracy class in the game, aside from the Leper, to attack the highest dodge base enemy in the game. Let's attempt to mark. Even the mark can miss. Is this a size 1 enemy? It looks like a size 2 enemy, of course, but it doesn't appear to be... Oh yeah, it is a size 2 enemy. Oh well. There's just something weird about it. Maybe it's just because it doesn't come with any other enemies, it just appears to be a size 1. Okay. 18, woohoo. Bare minimum damage. That's what I'm talking about. Come on, just 3 more damage. Vestal, this is your time to shine. Oh, I guess it's not, because we need to heal the Hellion. At least that isn't a blight. You know what, let's do some more healing. Because this thing's dead, it's blighting out. Let's just patch you up with an extra little 3 heal. There we go, Vestal, you actually did something, you healed. You couldn't have got that crit before. Come on. This is just like the Mercy main of Overwatch in Darkest Dungeon. Okay, so, last fight. I think this thing is more prone to using teleport, but at least we know where it is. Displace on the lowest move resist unit. Still doesn't work. How pathetic do you have to be for that to happen? I guess, well, move skills don't work in this game. So I guess I'll give that to the enemies. Yeah, 5 damage, woohoo. She's losing 15% damage due to her quirk and Death's Door recovery. I'm still using her to attack. Is that my fault? The answer is no, she just really doesn't have anything better to do. Everyone's at almost full health, so yeah, why? I'm pretty sure you need like scurvy in order to be hit by that shuffle. Haha. Haha. Does anyone know what that's a reference to? If you get what that's a reference to, then you've seriously been watching some bad television. Okay, so 6 damage. Just attack the thing. This is what I hate about these healing units. They can't do anything when everyone's fully healed. It's 2 crits in a row from you. That's nice. Come on, get the blight. Get the blight. These things have a lot of blight resist compared to their bleed resist. But then again, they are on the insides of a giant creature. You'd have to be evolved to like the stomach acids and things like that. If you had living creatures inside of you that had like millions of eyes, I'm pretty sure you would want to kill them as fast as possible. Let's displace you. Taste of your own medicine. You know what, let's just kill this thing. Attempt to deal more damage. We'll attempt to put it in its defensive stance, and then we'll start killing this thing. A blight will kill. So just need to have the Plague Doctor go first. She has 1 more speed. So she should. We shall not survive. Yes, we shall. You know nothing, Jon Snow. I've never watched Game of Thrones, I just know that quote. Let's try to debuff. Never works. Never lucky. How did you 2 go first before the Plague Doctor? Okay, there we go. How did you go before the White Cell Stalk? You literally would need a 7 or an 8 and that thing to get a 1. Yeah, just keep trying to blight the Plague Doctor. It's not going to work because it's the highest blight resist unit in the game. Well, aside from like the Corrupted Giant, I think that has more. Or it could be this unit because it keeps resisting every single blight I throw at it. Well, granted, we only have like 160% blight chance. Yeah, 160% from a Blasphemous Vial. So we do always have like a 20% chance to fail. I wonder if my lunch is ready. / breakfast. Yes, I woke up at like 9 AM, which is a decent time, at least, but it's going to start getting worse, and it's going to loop the endless cycle, accelerating the end. Okay, always play grenade. This thing keeps resisting everything. Okay, so it's in its defensive stance mode now. We should be able to get some good damage off. Always make sure to kill this thing first, because I think this thing will only teleport while it's in its defensive stance. Let's do some AoE healing, just to patch up these two. The Plague Doctor doesn't really need that much healing. Yeah, just keep stalling out. This may actually be a long episode. How long have I been recording for? Half an hour. Great. And there's the crit reconstitute for the extra protection.
Impressive.
I'm getting some good punches here. Just One Punch Man, this bitch. I've never watched One Punch Man either. Not really that interested, though, so... It's just not my thing. I don't like anime, generally. How did you... I guess that was a good heal on his end. Oh well, kill this thing. There we go. Attempts to remove some more protection, maybe? I'll try for a bleed. There we go. Could stun again. You know what, that protection he has wears off after this turn, so stunning is the correct answer. When is stunning not the correct answer in this game? Stunning is kind of a bit overpowered in this game, in some aspects. You just stack up enough of it and you can kill enemies that don't have 2 turns, but this is an enemy with 2 turns, so it's different. Always play grenade. It's how you be a Plague Doctor. It is one of the best blight skills in the game. Some may consider it a bit inferior to the Abomination's blight skill because that reduces blight resist as well, so you can stack up a whole bunch of it. And it hits the second and third slot, so you kill one enemy and you can still use it. But, yeah, it does 1 less damage to each minion. Not minion, enemy. God damn it. More plague grenades. Always more plague grenades. We'll hit one eventually.
Devastating blow.
More punches. Miguel, I kind of forgot that Miguel has, like, a lot of crit rate. I mean, he has deadly and precise striker, so extra 4% crit rate. Always good, that's kind of his gimmick. Yeah, here comes the summon. It's just like in a loop of death. Plague Grenade, Iron Swan, Uppercut, Judgment, Miss. That is literally all that's happening here. And every time it heals for more than we can deal out in damage-wise, things go bad. At least every Plague Grenade that lands does 18 damage. Effectively. I'm pretty sure not even a crit from the Vestal will kill this Cell Stalk. The crit would kill, but it's very, very unlikely. And here comes the Digestion. How much crit rate does that move have? I don't think it's much. Which is good, because that would probably be lethal. Very lethal. That's 40 blight damage. That's more health than, like, the Plague Doctor has. Then again, you do have moves to remove that. Okay, just kill the damn thing. A good hit will kill. 16. Not good enough. Vestal, now's your time to shine. You actually got a hit off. Wonderful. Now we just need to kill this thing before it teleports us. Really? Oh well. At least the stun didn't miss. I probably should have used, once again, Flashbang because it's extra 10 accuracy, less chance to miss. Oh well, we're done.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
This is the task's end. You idiot. Oh well, that was like a bit longer than I thought it would go. Yep, 35 minutes in like 4 seconds. Yes, I do open OBS to check how long I've been recording for. I get like no treasure at all because there is no treasure. There was an ancestral trinket somewhere, but I can't be bothered looking for it because I don't need it. Because the next episode we're just going to finish the series, and the only other trinket we want is the musket ball, which does nothing. And Wolf didn't appear. I'm surprised.
For sword or supplication.
So yeah, next episode. Oh, I already sorted by level. Forgot I did that. Next episode we'll have, we'll be going out into the final Guideville. We only have 3 level 6s. No, it's really... Oh, well, we can deal with a level 5, I don't really care. They're just gonna die anyway. Yes, because I cannot kill the Heart of Darkness without anyone dying this time. The reason why is because it has too much health. It is technically possible to do it with 3 Plague Doctors and a Jester, but considering that the Jester, you'll have to go through all of the fight with a Jester instead of a Leper, so low damage output versus high damage output. Yeah, you can see how it's not going to go very well. Mostly due to the fact that the Jester will have to be stabbing all the time. The only reason the Jester can do it and Leper can't is because Finale has a higher damage base, so all plus damage percent skills and stuff are much more effective with him. So I guess next episode we will be going against the Heart of Darkness with these 3 level 6s and a level 5. Maybe Goyot. Probably. I'll have to give him something to increase his bleed resist. But I'll see you guys in the next video, where we end the series, hopefully. I have another video planned before then, actually, so I guess next video of Darkest Dungeon series will be the end, but tomorrow's video won't be it. I'll see you guys in the next video then. Bye.